about, you know, black young professionals just like yourself meeting each other and getting connected. So a lot of kind of, you know, white people, they do this already. They're already connected and they get jobs from it. And I feel like this is a great opportunity for people who are looking for jobs to get a new job, or if they're looking for their business partner, to find a business partner. And of course, there's also the dating element, which is, you know, to create power couples. That's the hope. So we hope that you really enjoy yourself. This is a hosted event, so the whole point is to really help you guys to network, because we know it can be quite uncomfortable at times, and people are quite nervous. And a lot of people did come by themselves. So it will actually be Michael who's hosting the event. So Michael is a really cool guy, really amazing, really inspirational. He's actually a motivational talker. So he's going to start off by giving you guys kind of a motivational speech, and then you guys know how amazing you all are. So yeah, let's give a round of applause for Michael.
Thank you very much, Kike. How is everyone doing today? Oh, come on, a bit more energy. How is everyone doing today? That's what I like to hear, that's what I like to hear. So my name is Michael Tabirade. Originally I'm from Ghana. Like to know there's a wonderful person in here who's from Ghana. And corporate-wise, I work for NHS England as a commissioner and contracts manager. Not many people know what that is. But effectively what I do is I give money to hospitals to basically deliver services. On the side, I do achievement coaching, and I'm developing into some sort of a public speaker. So, you know, be easy with me, guys, please. So, raise your hand if you would like more success in your life. Fantastic. And raise your hand again if you believe that you have greatness within you. And say, That's what I like to hear, that's what I like to hear. So, a lot of people here want more success in their life. But that makes me think, you understand what sort of success you want. You see, Jim Rohn, one of the most important and inspirational philosophical business guys, said, success is basically the progression towards one's goals. So think to yourself, what goals do you have that you really want to achieve in order for you to get into the next step in your life? Now, many of you have come here to connect with people and get contacts and just basically see what this thing is about. But I would question you and say to you, if you don't have a purpose behind what you're doing, if you don't have goals driving you in your life, then you have to ask yourself, how are you going to attract people in your life? How are you going to be the leader you actually want to be? You know, many people have ideas, many ideas that they have in their minds, but they never ever put it into practice. You know, and that's a shame, because there are some great people here. I've met people who are accountants, I've met people in investment banking, I've met people in fashion, but sometimes their ideas just stay as ideas. You know, in 2003, we had a really ambitious young man who thought to himself, you know what, I'm fed up of doing what I'm doing. I'm going to start my own network. So he tried to invite 5 people to his dorm room, and only 2 people believed in what he was saying. 2 people. Now that person today, I guarantee you, has every single person's phone with their app. You all have Facebook on your phone. He's worth $33.3 billion US. That's Mark Zuckerberg's Facebook. $33.3 billion. Now, it goes to show that ideas go a very, very long way. It was Miles Monroe who once said, do you know what, the richest place in the world is not the gold mines, the banks, all these other places. No, no, no. The richest place in the world is the graveyard. Because there you'll have songs that are unsung, books that were never written, and businesses that were never started. Don't let your ideas die in the grave. There are some of you here who have been really told that, you know what, you're not worth much. And that's giving you low self-esteem, that's giving you a lack of confidence, and you really haven't believed in your ability to do more. You've believed the lies that your family members have told you, or your friends have told you, or your colleagues have told you, and that's conditioned you in a certain way, shape, and mind. I'm here to tell you, what are you doing to overcome those barriers? Now, imagine a situation where you actually came in confident, and that confidence really shined so much that you drew people towards you, that you drew opportunities, and you had a more prosperous and happier life. Imagine a situation where you're actually able to implement your ideas, and you know what? Every single year you are able to say, you know what? I achieved at least 80 to 90% of my goals, and the ones that I haven't achieved, I'm on my way. Imagine that situation. Now, if you can bring the understanding of all these blocks and negativities and limitations and bring it to this side, that's where you have success. You're on the progression towards becoming successful. Now, it was back in 2010 should I say, Oxfam did a report that stated that 380 people owned 50% of the world's wealth. That's mad. 380 people. 5 years later, they did a similar study that showed that 62 people owned 50% of the world's wealth. 62. That's about this room. Then a year later, in 2016, they did another study that showed that only 5 people own 50% of the world's wealth. Now, that may make you angry, but that's a fact. They're not looking to share the money. That's a reality. And I would say to you, what are you doing to make sure that you create an environment where you have that freedom and wealth? Now, back in 2015, it was stated that 6,122 people committed suicide. That's a shame, because these people told themselves that they're not worth much, they don't believe in themselves, that they might as well just end their lives, but they don't realize they were the sperm that won. You guys here said to yourself that you believe that you had greatness within you. So no one ever in this room should ever think to themselves that I should give up my life. You have things to do, and there are people counting on you to make sure that you achieve your goals and your dreams. Now, we're very much aware of the different revolutions that have happened in life. We've had the agricultural revolution, we've had the industrial revolution, we're right now in the information and technology revolution. And it's very clear that they're trying to automate as many things as possible. Many people are in administration jobs. Project management is classed as administration. Analyst roles are classed as administration. And they're doing what they can to make sure that they automate them in such a way to regain their profits. 85% of people who go to university don't actually do what they studied. So where does that leave you? What are you doing to get yourself out of that situation where you're not a victim to this game that society is playing? Now, I'd also like to add that the average income within the UK is £26,000 annual. Okay, it's okay money, that's decent. And if you're looking at property prices within the UK, it's roughly £200,000 for a 3-bed. You're thinking of London, you're like, that's a lie, But if we're thinking about London prices, times that by 3, you got about £600,000. Now, if we're doing, let's say, a deposit of 10%, that's 60k plus additionals. And if you're thinking about mortgages every single month for the next 25 to 30 years, that's anywhere between £2,000 to £3,500, including expenses and everything else, just to survive. Again, where does that leave you guys? What are you doing to create that independence in your life? Now, I'd like to sort of highlight a story that many of you have probably heard before if you come from a Christian background, and it's the parable of the talents. So, Master basically thought to himself, you know what, I need a holiday. I just need to spread my wings a little bit and just splash some cash. So I'm going to leave my properties and everything else entrusted in my 3 servants. So to the first servant, he gave 5 talents. Now, a talent, this is a nominal figure, is roughly £500,000, let's say. Okay, so he had 5 talents. The second servant had 2 talents, and the third servant had 1 talent. So master went away all happy and everything. And the first servant said to himself, do you know what? I'm going to make master happy. He's taught me, he's fed me, he's clothed me. I want to at least use what he's taught me in order to invest and double the money he's given me. And he was able to do it. The second servant did the same thing. Now, he wasn't as confident, but he was still able to make those 2 into 4. And the third servant thought to himself, do you know what? Master's worked hard, trying to get this talent, and I don't really want to disappoint anyone. So, do you know what? I want to bury this talent in the ground and wait for him to come back, and I'll give it back to him. That's the least I can do. So Master comes back with a tan and everything. He's got a nice trim. He's got this big grin on his face and everything. And he says to the first servant, "Hey, what have you done with my money?" And the servant's like, "Master, do you know what? I've been able to turn that 5 into 10. And he was like, "Well done, you faithful servant. You're going to live a prosperous life." Now, he went to the second one and said, "What have you done with my 2 talents?" And he said, "Master, I was able to turn those 2 into 4. And he said, "Do you know what? I'm so happy you were able to do that. You're also going to live a very prosperous life." Now, he went to the last one. I was like, "What did you do with my 1 talent?" And the servant was like, "Do you know what, master? You worked so hard slaving away for that one talent, and I wasn't confident enough to actually try to invest in this talent. So I buried it in the ground. Here it is. Take it." And you know when like African moms just give you that dirty look as if to say, "What?" The master was like, "How dare you, you disrespectful and unfaithful servant. I've educated you, I've clothed you, I've given you all these different things. The least you could have done is try to invest that talent into the marketplace. In fact, give me that talent and let me give it to the one that has 5. For the person who has and doesn't use it will lose it." We all have talents here, ladies and gentlemen. We all have skills and ambitions that are locked inside of us that we need to unleash. And unless we try to test and take risk and try to experiment in different ways, shapes and forms, we're going to lose those talents. We're going to lose those opportunities, because opportunities come and go. But once you've prepared yourself in the right place, in the right time, with the right skills, with the right people, that's a golden moment. That's a golden opportunity.